that solid bank of four. Right now it's a solid bank of five as well, with a four in front of them. It's almost 5-4-1 out of possession of the ball, Barcelona, because Juventus haven't really created that much, but Di Maria is finding pockets and pockets of space. He does it so well.
Cuadrado again to Di Maria. Good turn, Keane. That's well read there by Garcia. Christensen. Kessie, a huge part of that Serie A championship for AC Milan last season. Busquets. Alba will have to retreat momentarily here. Juventus, higher line, but here comes Lewandowski. We have not heard much from Lewandowski thus far.
And it's not just Lewandowski who's desperate to score, his teammates are desperate for him to score as well. Every time Kessie gets the ball, every time he picks his head up, he looks central. He tries to get the ball into Lewandowski. But you're right, Dave, you've hardly mentioned his name. You read out the team sheet, the starting 11 at the beginning of the game. Apart from that, he hasn't done a great deal.
Chesney forward. Many of you are wondering, Weston McKennie not in the starting 11. Paul Pogba is not available. He did not make the trip. He had suffered a knee injury. They're still waiting on word on how severe that is. That's a blow for Juventus, no doubt. The free transfer from Manchester United. Foul there on Juventus. Vitelli a little late on that tackle.
Yeah, not bad business at all, is it, from Juventus? Get him on a free from Manchester United, sell him back to Man United for $115 million, and then get him back on a free. Economics 101, Dave.
That's Portuguese club good economics right there.
Well, it's certainly not Barcelona club economics, that's for certain.
I'll tell you what, if I hold a garage sale, I want the Portuguese football clubs to run it. Magnificent work financially in the transfer market for many. Ball cannot be kept in play. It'll be a throw-in for Juventus. 27.5 minutes gone at the Cotton Bowl. Dave Denholm and Matt Lawrence with you here on FS2. No score, Barcelona and Juventus. Part of the Soccer Champions Tour 2022. And after some rocky first few minutes, Juventus have really settled in here in this first half.
Absolutely, thoroughly concur. They've been the better side, if anything, Juventus, in the last 10 or 15 minutes. They're certainly dominating possession at the moment. Just as I say that, they give the ball away.
Oh, good step up, Rovella. Cuadrado. Caria, time to turn. Perfect pass out wide. Here comes Juventus. Good crossing. Keane cannot get enough on it. Garcia got down hard, and he's a little slow to get up. Actually, that was Christensen, and now Keane is down.
Well, this is a terrific ball played in with the outside of the left foot, just in behind that back line of Barcelona. No surprise again that it's that man Di Maria, but also that's why Moise Keane is not a top draw centre forward. A swing and a miss there for Moise Keane, just about misses it with the right foot, hits his left shin pad.
And the referee is going to say it's hydration break time here, as two players still down at the 6, legs tangled there on that play between Moise Keane and Andres Christensen, getting checked out by the training staff. So both teams will take the hydration break. Matt, you just summed it up a few moments ago. Juventus back in this match. What does Barcelona need to do now to get it back to those first few minutes when they were on the front foot?
Well, I think it's going to be very difficult because of the heat, because of the humidity. The reason they were so successful in the first 10 or 15 minutes, because they were pushed so high up the field, really pressurising Juventus. I don't want to quite say they've run themselves ragged and they can't do it anymore, but it is so hot. It is sticky. I can't emphasise enough how hot and humid it is here. Look, we know that these players are used to playing in a certain amount of heated conditions, but this is another level, Dave, as you're fanning yourself off as we're standing here.
But you also have to know that they likely know that it's probably 45 and done for these fellas.
Absolutely, it is. I would imagine that There's every chance that we see 2 new sets of 11 in the second half, certainly with this heat humidity. We know the modern football team will have the nutritionists, will have the fitness coaches out there monitoring everything. I think it'd almost be foolish to expect a player to go a full 90 here. Possibly 1 or 2 of them may go 16 minutes because they were pushed so high up the field, really pressurising.
Juventus actually trained.
I don't want to quite say they've run themselves ragged and they can't do it anymore, but it is so hot.
On the campus of SMU, so certainly got used to a little bit of this heat within the last few days here in Dallas. Right now, still no score. We're past the 30-minute mark in the hydration break currently. There will be 1 each half. You add that on in the stoppage time at the end of each half. Both teams getting a talking to from their managers. You got to take advantage of the coaching time. Any coaching time you get in the preseason. You can see Allegri and Xavi both going at it with their clubs.
This is where they earn the money, isn't it? This is almost an extension of a half-time, or it's a little break just before half-time, obviously, just to get those points across. And I think Allegri right now will be the happier of the 2 managers, that's for sure. But we just saw that cross from Di Maria with that outside of the left foot, just curling it in behind the back line. If he's curling that into Lewandowski, it's 1-0. Lewandowski's whipping that into the corner of the goal, and that is 1-0.
And we do have a substitution for Barcelona. In fact, Serginho Dest coming in for Sergio Roberto. American international Serginho Dest, of course, went through the Ajax youth system before transferring over to Barcelona. That was a very pleasant surprise in the world of football for American football. Certainly not a surprise that Dest is absolutely talented enough. But whenever Barcelona comes calling, that is big news.
It really is, and he is talented, and he is one of not that many players in the modern game who is naturally two-footed as well. We saw it in the last game against Real Madrid. He doesn't mind going to the byline, crossing with his right foot, or cutting inside and shooting with his left. Now, does he play a whole hour now? It's 58 minutes, 59 minutes left of the game.
Barca has more than 22 players available tonight, so it may be a fact that he gets 60 minutes potentially. We'll keep an eye on that in the second half and see when he gets subbed out. If he does indeed, may get less than those 60 minutes, may only play 45. Forward now for Barcelona. It's Lewandowski all the way back to midfield here. A couple of former Dortmund front runners here. Christensen and Keane got up and were fine. That's good news. After tangling legs there at the 6 on a Juventus 4-8 forward just minutes ago here. We've had the hydration break. We're back at it. A little bit more pep in the step of Barcelona here after the hydration break. It's Dest. First time really on the football. Out wide, Dembele. Dembele cutting it back. In the 18. Dembele! Shot! Goal! Brilliance individually from Ousmane Dembele. It's 1-0.
Assist to the hydration break, Dave. I think that after the hydration break, they were very much on the front foot, Barcelona. Serginho Dest, does he get an assist there? But what an individual moment of magic here from Dembele. Here he is, Dest. He'll claim that assist, lays it into Dembele. Now it's all about that young man. Twinkle-toed, fleet of foot. And from that angle, he shouldn't be able to score. Chesney's not going to be happy with that. Cuts it back onto his right foot. It's a really tight angle. Yes, he smashes it underneath the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper has to stand up big and strong there, not get beaten at that near post.
Ousmane Dembele, 32 goals and 150 appearances for Barcelona. Normally a setup man. We mentioned the 13 assists last season. He does it himself here tonight. And Barcelona have the 1-0 lead here in the first half.
And we saw him do it in the opening 5 or 10 minutes, and he went the other way. He took it inside onto his left foot and struck. So that's always keeping the defender second guessing. If you can go inside or go outside. I said Dest can do it, certainly Dembele can do it. Initially went inside onto his left, cuts it back here onto his right. Yes, a good finish, but you have to question the goalkeeper here, Chesney.
Sensational play by Dembele. Maybe caught Chesney a little bit there. Barcelona back on it. Giveaway there, Lewandowski. Laying it down. I've got the Yankee there. Good turn to carry it. Space for Juventus. Cuadrado. 1v1 with Dest. Cuadrado. Barcelona back to help out defensively.
Well, where Dembele or Dest can go inside or outside, Cuadrado can only go inside onto his right foot. Doesn't keep the defender second guessing at all. You know exactly what he's going to do. He only stands on that left foot of his.
34-year-old Colombian renewed his contract with Juve all the way back in April, all the way through this season. Good work there defensively by Dest to Dembele. The crowd loves it as Dembele working through the Juventus defense again here to midfield to Kessie. Aubameyang. Patience here from Barcelona. Lewandowski trying to turn his defender out wide, and he does. Lewandowski. Provider. Just out of the reach of Nico there, and a foul is called. And Serginho Dest a little too anxious there.
But this is how desperate Lewandowski is to get in the game, though, isn't it? This is the goal, though, from Dembele. No way in the world that he should be able to score from there. Yes, he strikes it well, but he strikes it through the goalkeeper. Chesney gets down really late there. He has to be saving that. A top draw goalkeeper saves that. If it's Manuel Neuer, if it's Ter Stegen, if it's Ederson, Alisson, they save that.
Busquets. Great switch. Aubameyang, 1v1. Danilo. Good ball.